Hey gorgeous star sign, welcome to this round of November love readings. Hope you guys have been enjoying November, wishing you all the best. So if you've been following my channel, you know the love readings always change, they're always shifting. I can't tell you why, it's just what happens. So I have a brand new format, so we're going to pull some oracle cards from the Journey of Love deck, and then we're going to clarify them with some tarot, and then kind of get a final mystical moments oracle just to kind of sum everything up. This round has been interesting. I filmed a few of them so far. They're really focusing on relationships and not always romantic ones. So a lot of this also has to do with just the relationship with yourself. So we're coming out of, I'm filming this on the 19th. Well, I filmed a couple, but today is the 19th. Mars just moved into Scorpio. Mercury is finally going direct this week. So lots of fun things going on. And then Venus is going to be conjunct Jupiter, I think on Sunday during this weekend. So lots of really good things affecting our relationships, especially romantic ones, and how we're connecting to other people in an emotional way. So lots of cool things. This reading really seems to be focusing on how our relationships are shifting and what role we play in it and how we need to adjust and act accordingly. So I can't wait for you to see your readings. I hope you enjoyed them. If you do, please give the video a like and subscribe if you're not already part of our family here. I forgot to mention this in some of the videos, which is why I'm doing it now versus at the end, because some of you will miss it. But yes, and again, if you ever want to connect with me, share anything with me, ask me a question, please feel free. Hit me up in the comment section below. You can also follow me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot and DM me there. Some of you would rather chat there than in the comment section, so it's fine. However you feel comfortable doing that, I'm super happy to engage with you guys. Without further ado, let's get into your reading. See you in a sec. Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your November love reading. This is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright, so got a new format here. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought, how you felt, or feel. I don't know, I haven't done it for you yet. So far, the readings have been kind of cool, so I'm digging it. Again, I hope you do too. Alright, I hope you guys have been enjoying... Woo, let me cut this real fast. There we go. Enjoying your, well, not your season, but your November. I feel like you have. I feel like it's been a good time for you. Alright, let's see what is up or coming up for you. Woo, concerning romance. Let's see. Alright. Towering magnificence. I mean, definitely could have a worse start. That's amazing. Heart of God. Another knockout card. And the communal dance. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright. So, I hope I haven't filmed the intro yet, so I hope I remember to talk about it. Essentially, we're going to pull some oracle cards, clarify them with the tarot, and then get one final kind of blessing card out. Before we clarify, let's kind of walk through these guys. So, Towering Magnificence. Honestly, I think you're kind of walking into the next couple weeks already here. I think you all are, I feel like you're already at this point. The Sagittarius, I know November has been really good to them. I hope it's been really good to all of you watching. But this Towering Magnificence, it's giving me this idea of like coming out of the shadow, moving into the light. You've conquered something, or at least you've moved out of something that was hard for you. It was trying, it was draining, it was struggling. You've moved beyond that, whether it was a physical situation you were in, or if maybe you were like dealing with some old scars from the past and you've just kind of reached this big moment of clarity. Somehow you've just moved out of this side, which is kind of dark and cold, and moved into the warm, sunny side, which I think is fantastic. We love all of that. Heart of God and the communal dance, in a way, are very similar, but on different planes. Heart of God is really about recognizing the divinity in you and realizing your power and realizing your influence and your connection to spirit. But this is really about seeing yourself as an extension of your divine source, whether you call it God or Spirit or Buddha or, you know, whatever faith you believe in, or just whatever higher power you have faith in. This is really about seeing that power in yourself and seeing yourself as an extension of that power. You're connected, right? And that is a huge, how do I want to put this? It's a huge step in a direction to self-love and self-acceptance and kind of really appreciating your value, right? You know, because if you are divine, how can you ever say something bad about yourself? So there's this really amazing power in this connectivity. And then the communal dance is again speaking to connection, but here you're connecting to spirit. This is about connecting with people around you. And what I think this is you connecting to a new group. You know, whether this is, maybe you've started a new job, so these are new coworkers, whether you've, you know, got a new little circle of friends that you're kind of getting to know. To me, this is really about connecting with this new group of people, and not necessarily in a way, I almost want to say that this isn't necessarily a place that you're going to be getting a lot of support from. You know, like this isn't, like you're not getting a new core group of friends, you know what I mean? But there's this sense where this interaction between you and this new group, I think really helps to demonstrate something to you, and that actually may what really makes this heart of God meaning apparent. And again, we're gonna clarify, we're gonna take this reading a little deeper. But both of these speak to connection, a spiritual one and then a physical one with a new group, right? So what comes out of that, we're about to find out. But connection, big thing from you, and I think it's because you've reached this place where, I don't want to say you're more secure, because you were secure even here. That's how you got into the light side, right? You knew you were strong enough to climb this mountain. But it's like this shift, either brought about meeting these people, like again, like if you got out of an old stressful job, moved into a new job, so now you've met these new people that awaken this, you know. And again, that's just one scenario, could play out many, many ways, take it how it resonates. But it's this, I want to say it's this shift in your energy you've had, allowed this to happen. And this is really the benchmark. You know, and I almost want to say, because I feel like whatever this was, I don't think it's never the stopping point, right? Like your life doesn't just stay the same forever once you hit a level, right? But I feel like this wasn't the key thing. Like this wasn't the end all of the happiness. This was just, we moved out of this side into this side, but this maybe necessarily wasn't the end result. But the key here was that this shift is allowing for this new interaction, because you wouldn't have had this connection unless you jump this hurdle. All right, it's kind of what I want to put in there. Oh, we're gonna take that. I don't know what that is, but I want it so bad. We're taking it. All right. I was just like, I really want you. Yes. All right. I love this. High Priestess. I love it. For some of you, I normally don't get this off this card, but I literally popped into my head. So Pisces or Cancer. So could have this, granted, I don't know if this is going to apply to a lot of you, but some of you may have had, this hurdle may have been dealings with a Pisces or a Cancer. A Pisces or a Cancer could have been there with you during the process somehow. Again, take it as it resonates. But the key meaning of this, High Priestess, is all about, you know, those secrets, that inner knowing, that intuition. Again, this is about you finding that place and finding that understanding. And it may have been as simple as like, I just know I'm not supposed to be here. I know this isn't where I need to be. I just need to find elsewhere. How do I get out of this, right? Because remember, I don't think this is the end all be all, but this, where you are now, different from the place you were struggling in before. And this hit to your intuition, this inner knowing, was what pulled you through, or at least what kept you going. Like you just knew, like, this isn't for me. I'm not supposed to be here. Look at that. 5 of Cups. So hurt, loss, sadness, mourning for some of you. I'm not feeling anyone, because again, this is about spiritual connection. Spirit's not about to die, so not so much mourning, but this could have been some type of emotional pain that, again, once you're connected to divinity, once you understand the connectedness of not only you to spirit, you know, but also the people around you, how can you feel this way? How can you say things about yourself that have anything to do with this pain? Oh my God. Oh, Sag. I knew whatever this was going to be good. Look at that. 9 of Cups. Straight from the 5 of Cups to the 9. Talk about a huge jump. And again, 9 of Cups, this is that magic potion that gives you eternal happiness, right? This is emotional contentment and joy, fulfillment, right? With our 9s. Like I said, this, whatever group this is, whether it's a new social circle, new coworkers, I don't know, maybe just hanging out with new family members, I don't know. Whoever this new group is, they really trigger something in you. And for some of you, I almost want to say that these cards could almost be like interchangeable. You know, like these 4 are just kind of stuck together, and they could kind of be mixed around either way. Maybe some of you, you know, meet these people first and then have this bit, you know, like however this works, you know, it just seems like these 4 kind of go into the same pot. You know, these are all the ingredients in this potion that this sea witch is making. You know, these are like the 4 magic ingredients, and then poof, this beautiful potion of just connectedness and joy, and this little love potion pops in. But it's interesting because even though this is a love reading, again, we haven't seen anything that really had anything to do with a lover or a romance. And I'm not necessarily getting any of that off these cards. But what's happening is this beautiful shift in your own emotional space. And again, I don't say that to make it like your current emotional space or your previous emotional space was sad or depressed or, you know, blah, 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 fill in the blank. But I almost feel like what's happening is that you're kind of being set up. Like this connection is kind of the catalyst that opens you up to a new emotional way of being. Because again, I think the old one, again, not that you were sad and mopey dopey dopies, but there was something that may have felt like it was missing, or something that was, well, I'm at a 90, but I would love to be at 100. You know, right? I just feel like there was you were just almost thinking like, I'm just waiting for the blank to happen. Right? And you're not a very codependent sign, so I'm trying to choose my words so it doesn't paint that picture, because that's not how I'm feeling. But it was just, there was a part of you that felt like something was missing. And I think this connection, this communal dance you're joining in, helps to connect you to that piece. Whether it's physically here yet, or if it's on its way, you're going to feel this connection. Because remember, the whole thing of this is a spiritual connection. So, I mean, if this is, I'm just going to put it in a simple form, but if this is a soulmate, that's a soul connection. They don't have to be physically with you for you to feel them, right? Because that person's bound to your soul. That's what's pulling them back to you again. So this opening and this awakening you're having with this group, you could feel that tug a little bit more, and maybe he or she's not there yet, but you're like, oh boo boo, I know you're coming. I feel you. I know you are. I know you're just feet away, walking towards me. You know, and it may not even be a person. This could just be a feeling. You know, maybe you feel like you don't have the level of intimacy you want in your life, or you don't have the level of, you know, abundance, whatever it is. Whatever the thing is that you felt disconnected to, this is like the reminder, like, hey, look, it's right here. You thought all the cups were spilled, but look, there's some full ones right behind you. See, it's almost like this communal dance is this beautiful little seal, and like as you connect and embrace, the seal gets to look over your shoulder. It was like, hey, did you see those behind you? And you're like, oh my God, it's been there. It's been there all along. I mean, it's kind of giving me Dorothy moments. Like, I could have gone home anytime. What you talking about? But it's giving me a lot of that type of feeling. So Sag, I think you, after conquering whatever this old struggle was, you're now on this path that's really helping to open you up emotionally and help to kind of resolve some emotional pain. I'm not taking those. I don't even want to say emotional pain, because it doesn't feel like you were sad. It didn't feel like you were hurting. It's just whatever that is you've been desiring. Whatever the thing is that you're like, oh, I just wish I had that. Actually, I really want this one. I just want that, whatever it is. This is the moment where you get reconnected to it. Maybe not physically yet, but energetically you're like, oh, I know you're mine. I get it. It's like that confirmation. And again, we even started with the High Priestess. This is all about intuition. So this is on an intuitive level that this is happening. So I kind of want to emphasize, I don't necessarily think it's coming this month. It could for some of you, but I don't think so. But again, it's like, but you just get to this place where you're like, oh, but I know you're close. I feel you. It's cool. I don't need to worry about it. You're coming. Oh my God. And look what you got. All is connected. Damn straight it is. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. So yeah. If you need a personal mantra for the rest of this month into December, Sag, this is it. All is connected. All is connected. As we move into your season, you are going to be so mother truckin' tuned in. It's not even going to be funny. Love it. I didn't realize how off these were. I finally just looked at the camera. Oh well, whatever. They're connected nonetheless. All right, my lovely Sag, I'm going to wrap up your reading here. Beautiful reading, by the way. Love it, love it, love it. All right, my lovelies, wishing you the best. We're getting into your season. Get excited, get hyped. It's gonna be a blast. All right, my lovelies, take care. Wishing you the best. As always, sending you love. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, like it, subscribe, all that good stuff. Join our little family here. And if you ever want to share anything with me, connect with me, feel free to hit me up in the comment section down below. You can also hit me up on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. DM me there. You can also hit me up if you want to book a private reading. All that info will be in the description box. All right, Sag, love you much. Take care. See you in your next video.